I'm Angela Mount from YourFavouriteWines.com, and today we're in the hubbub of Camden Market to visit one of the most opulent and exotic Pan-Asian restaurants I've ever come across. In a real hark back to the Babylonian era, we're at Gilgarmesh and we're going to taste some superb Pan-Asian food. Let's go inside and meet head chef Ian Pengelly. Asian food is full of intense spicy flavours, and it's often difficult to find the right wine that's really going to bring out the best in the dishes. A few top tips: avoid serious tannic reds because the fieriness and the spiciness of the dishes will strip away the fruit and the tannin will clash horribly. This is the time for aromatic white wines: Viognier, Sauvignon Blanc, Riesling. They're absolutely perfect with Asian food because they have the real personality in the wine that's going to match the personality of the dish. Another good tip is rosé. I'm a great fan of rosé with Asian food, and I think there's a real affinity because there's a lovely natural sweetness to rosé wines, even if they are dry. If you are going for red wines, then go for something soft and gentle with low tannins. Pinot Noir is absolutely perfect. Velvety, silky, and works beautifully with some rich red meat, spicy dishes, as does Zinfandel. So those few basic rules: aromatic whites, dry rosés, soft reds. Let's go. Lovely to meet you, Ian. I'm very excited about this. So what was the inspiration behind Gilgamesh and your cuisine generally?
Well, Gilgamesh was, a product of three guys that come from the Middle East. They wanted to build like a Persian temple, which, as you can see, has happened. And they were, because Pan-Asian food was very popular, they decided that's the cuisine they were going to do. And that's why I rocked up.
I'm very excited about the menu that you've put together today. And I've selected some wines which I think will work very well. I'm going to try and put 2 wines with each dish, and we can just have a little chat and see what works.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Great. I can't wait for the food. So let's have a look at the first dish. What have you prepared?
Okay, we've got Sid Toro, which is belly tuna with a sweet miso and mustard sauce, which is got the sweetness of the miso, the kind of kick from the mustard, and a little bitterness from the vinegar with the garlic chip. It's beautiful cold appetizer.
And this is a Japanese.
Japanese, 100%.
The key message here is fruity, punchy, lively white wines, and this is the one that we're going to start with today. This is a Chilean Viognier. So it's the Viognier grape is very, very fruity, quite apricot-y, and it's got a lovely, people often think it's sweet, but it's dry, but it's got that natural sweetness which actually should balance well with the flavours here. But the other wine that works very well with these Japanese, quite delicate but hot flavours is Riesling. And here we've got Villa Maria Riesling, so from New Zealand. I'm on a campaign to get people drinking more Riesling. I think it's fantastic. Do you like Riesling?
I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all.
Yeah, I think they work very well. So Viognier or Riesling, a perfect match for Japanese.
Excellent.
So now we're moving from Japan over to Thailand.
That's
and
correct.
Tell me about the second dish.
Well, this dish, this speaks volumes about what Thailand's like. You've got the sweet fish sauce. You've got the a little bit of chili on top. You've got the refreshing watermelon, the crunchiness of the cashew nuts.
So the dish is called,
duck and watermelon, sweet fish sauce.
It looks divine. Right, so a real challenge with all these lovely, sweet and fresh and vibrant flavours. So what I've done is I've gone for a Chilean Sauvignon Blanc. Sauvignon Blanc will work really well because it's zesty, gooseberries, passion fruit. This one's really interesting. My Castel Limari Sauvignon Blanc, very, very vibrant, which should match the freshness of the dish. Let's see if it works. Again, it's all about matching the intensities of the flavours. And here you've got something that's vibrant, that's aromatic, refreshing, and it works very nice. It picks out the mint and the freshness of the watermelon. I think rosé with food is fantastic. This one is Montana Marlborough Pinot Noir Reserve from New Zealand. It's dry, but it's got a lovely sort of strawberry and cherry fruit. So again, a natural sweetness, but very fresh, which should go very well with this dish. So sort of, bowl full of cherries, strawberry fruit. Really it's like summer pudding in a glass, but it's dry. And if you try it, let's see if this works. It's really, it's fresh, it's got a lovely delicacy. Right, on to the third dish. Again, we move country to...
Yeah, we're in Korea now.
Okay.
Well, Korea, you know, a bit fusion. We have beef bulgogi, which is a beef barbecue dish. So you've got garlic, you've got chilies, you've got sesame oil and soy. So it's very strong, very powerful.
Really intense.
Yeah.
Is it very, very hot? Or is it more intensity?
Yes, it's got a kick. More of a boy's dish.
So here I've got another Riesling, this time from South Australia, near Adelaide, from an area called the Clare Valley, which is very sort of cool climate, so makes lovely, fresh, vibrant wines. And Islane Riesling. Now, again, what you've got here is it's incredibly aromatic. It's very, very pungent and powerful on the nose. Right, so the Riesling works beautifully, but a lot of people want red wine with beef dishes and with curries and oriental red meat dishes generally. So, basic rule, I've said it before, don't go for big tannic reds. You want softness, you want sweetness again, and I think the very best wine for this type of dish is Pinot Noir.
All right. Well, that's fantastic.
Again, it's that beautiful fusion of flavours. I think that works very well. So, having tantalised my taste buds with your fantastic beef bulgogi, we're now moving to another country, but another beef dish.
We have a beautiful beef dish. It comes from Malaysia, the province of Penang. It's a dry roasted beef curry with peanuts, dry red chilies, a little squeeze of orange at the end, and some lime leaf. It is absolutely divine.
And also coconut, I think you mentioned.
Coconut, yeah, we put a little bit of coconut just to bring down the firiness of the chilies.
So it's still going to be sort of spicy, but quite creamy as well. Right, so we've got Casillero del Diablo again, but Gewürztraminer, and the Gewürztraminer grape actually originally came from Alsace, which is between France and Germany, and it makes very intense, powerful, aromatic wines. Quite punchy again, bags of character. Reminds me of light cheese, but with a dryness to it, but very aromatic, quite perfumed, but you're going to need something like that to cope with the power in this dish, I think. Let's see if it works. We haven't done badly so far.
No, we've done very well.
Really full on. Can you taste the sweetness, but actually that lovely dry finish?
Yeah, it rolls around the mouth. Because that's quite sweet itself.
And actually, again, matches pretty well.
It does, doesn't it?
In terms of the
Excellent choice.
This is from California. It's Rancho Zabaco. I love it's such a funky label.
Yeah, isn't it?
Zinfandel, which is a grape that's grown a huge amount in California. Soft enough to cope with the chilies, and it doesn't. The sweetness of the coconut doesn't kill. It's got enough fruit and richness to work really well. I think that's a perfect match.
Cheers.
Great. Thoroughly enjoyed the food here.
Lovely wine.
If you've enjoyed watching this and you'd like to find out a little bit more about Oriental food and wines that go with it, check out YourFavouriteWines.com and TopTable.com for lots more information. We'll be back very soon with another intriguing food and wine matching experience. Ian, thank you. How do you say cheers in Asian?
Ganbai.
Ganbai.
Or cheers.
Cheers. Salut. A wonderful experience.
Great.